Hey guys, Down Phoenix here, and I decided to do another vlog. I'm driving home in the dark now, so I'm testing the flash on my camera, on my Galaxy S3. Anyways, this vlog's gonna be about a video game related subject, of course. In case you haven't heard, THQ has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and there's been a lot of panic about that. But really, it could be a good thing. Chapter 11 basically is a restructuring move that a lot of companies will do. General Motors, American Airlines, Macy's. There's several companies out there that have been able to get back on top, I guess, or at least solvent in a way. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with them right now. They're looking for, I guess, another investor. They're trying to close a sale to keep things going smoothly. There's no closing of doors at this time. No game cancellations at this time. Actually, there was a couple of interesting bits. They revealed a couple of titles that they're working on. I mean, they kind of mentioned them before, but they actually named the title that the guy that created Assassin's Creed, I forgot his name, is some French name, I don't know, Distillerius or something like that. But yeah, he's totally making a new game for THQ. They revealed the name of that Turtle Rock game that THQ is going to be publishing, the people that made the Left 4 Dead games. And of course they also confirmed that Homefront 2 is still on board. The games that we know that are coming out soon, like Metro Last Light, Company Heroes 2, South Park: The Stick of Truth, those are still on board. We're still going to get those, unless God, forbearing, whoever buys THQ is like, no, we're not going to be, releasing those games. We're not going to release good video games that will make us money. So yeah. But I noticed like a lot of comments on the internet like, oh, THQ's a shitty company, they make shitty games, that's why they're in this position. Well, there's a little bit of truth to that. They put out a lot of good games like the ones I mentioned, Red Faction, Darksiders, Company of Heroes. They put out the WWE games, Saints Row the Third. They got all kinds of good games. But yeah, they had some shitty games too, of course. Who doesn't? EA, Activision, Ubisoft, everybody makes shitty games too. It's how it is. It's a business, and if they deem that the game's gonna be good enough to sell, they'll sell it. It doesn't matter what the Metacritic rating is, as long as it makes money. So yeah, THQ had their licensed games, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Pictionary, the You Draw stuff. They did some movie licensed games before Disney. They did like a lot of the Disney games before Disney started its own game company. So yeah, they put those kind of games out too. But Jason Rubin, I really, think he's got a good vision for the company. He really wants to keep the core focus on the more hardcore titles, their own properties for the most part. They got a couple of licenses like the Warhammer 40k, WWE, but it seems like for the most part THQ is going to be focusing on their own games, which that's probably going to be a good thing, because these are games that gamers know that are good. At least gamers with good taste. Some people out there probably aren't aware of some of the good THQ games out there. They recently had the Humble THQ bundle, which was a big success. That's definitely going to get their name out there. They had the Metro 2033 Facebook thing that they recently did, like million likes to, basically you got a free code for Metro 2033 if you, liked it. They got a good sale on Amazon right now for several good THQ titles. It's just a matter of like, they just gotta keep their name out there and, make gamers aware that, that they're a decent company, as far as game publishers go, and that, they're gonna pull through, hopefully. We'll see, time will tell. But, yeah, it's not the end of the world for them. Not yet, at least. I think Jason Rubin really has a good plan for them, and as long as the game developers, keep it together and put out good titles, I think they can really pull through. As long as the gamers buy them, of course, too. That's really important. I don't know. I think one bad thing about the THQ bundle is it might devalue their game properties too much. Like, it might make some people weary of buying their games at full retail value, because they're like, well, yeah, THQ, they're obviously going to put it on sale, eventually. Yeah, I mean, they obviously have. They think they're selling like Darksiders 2 for like $16 or something on Amazon right now. So, yeah, they're going to have their sales regardless. I mean, everybody does that. Maybe them more so than a lot of other game publishers. But, really, that's a good thing for gamers, cheap games and everything like that. But you guys really should, if you like these games, you really need to support them. If you want to see more of those games that they put out. And if you rather, stick with Call of Duty or Madden or whatever, that's fine. That's cool if you want to do that. But just saying, if you want some variety and some competition in the industry, the more the better, pretty much. If we lose THQ, that's going to be one less game publisher. That's going to give everybody else that's standing a little bit less incentive to try as hard. And so their game quality is probably going to come down too. So, yeah, that's all I got to say now. So with that, guys, Dow Phoenix out.